live. We announce it for Legacy as well. It's really him. How are you, Mark? What's good, brother? What's up, Shimar? Welcome. Is that how you pronounce your name? Shimar. Alright, I'm also live on YouTube. Perfect. Alright, let me share my screen for you guys. Let's see what we are looking for today. Thank you guys for all tuning in. As usual, we got the green lights going on today. Those profits vibes, guys. We're going to be profiting today. If not, then we could always turn on the red lights, you know. Just feeling it out today, guys. Let's get it started, though. Hope you guys are all doing well. 1 second. Boom. Hope you guys are all doing well. Spam some W's in the chat. Let's wake up the Discord. Let them all know that we are live. We're about to catch a banger. Holding. Yo, I saw that, dude. You spammed positions out the wazoo. Are you trading on your MacBook? I always trade on my MacBook or on my phone. Look at this. Dropped it earlier today. Cracked it a little bit. But we good. We good. I think I actually have a screen protector somewhere in this desk. Yeah, I do. I'll have to change this later because I smashed my screen protector. Where's the invitation? I checked my mailbox this morning, didn't find it. So, yeah, like I was talking to the mailman. I was like, where are the invitations at? Like, people are waiting. Like, I gotta get them the invitations and stuff. The mailman just said, like, he's been stopping by, like, a few houses, you know, doing his business. What's good? How's today's trades been? Been pretty good. I traded earlier in the morning today. I caught this move from this 15-minute IFEG in New York session. We got this 15-minute gap right here. Loki, it was hella choppy, but then towards the end of the day, we finally ripped up out of here. I had like a position down here inside of this leg when we closed above, came back into it, and we just ripped up from there. I ended up closing it after the market expanded. I low-key did not want to risk Asia session today. Why did I not want to risk Asia session? Did anybody know? Can somebody guess in the comments? Oh, let me share your screen, by the way. My bad. I was only sharing it on YouTube. Boom. You guys should see my screen now. Let me know if it's clear and visible. But does anybody know why I didn't want to risk Asia session today? Bro showing himself the sauce he took earlier. Alright, can you guys see it? Everything's good? News, I guess? No, there's no news during Asia session. Why do you guys think? I had an entry right here, by the way. This is the entry I had earlier today. After it created an IFG. You guys see this bearish gap right here? We closed above it right here. Came back into it. I ended up entering right at the low and writing this on my live account all the way up throughout the close. I had like a $14 like swap fee. You know, if you hold your position on your live account over the close, then it opens and it takes a fee from you. It kind of sucks. Did you guys know that if you're selling and you hold it over the open, you will actually get money added to your account? Crazy stuff. Anyways, I had this position wide when market opened today. Why do you guys think that I closed my positions? Like, I closed it like somewhere around 5,175. Like, this is where I closed my position. Can somebody try to guess? Iran called Trump for the war end. That's actually not. It's a price action only. Price action. Like, looking at the chart, why do you guys think that I didn't do it? Why I didn't hold it? 4-hour gap. Not the 4-hour gap. No wick on the daily right there. Ron guessed it right there. Boom. No wick on the daily. Good job, Ron. Bro's been taking notes and paying attention. I wish a lot more of you guys actually did that. You know what I mean? So pretty much, guys, you know, like, this is what the market's been targeting the last few days. Every single time we have opened without a wick on the daily candle, we have pulled back down afterwards. So I was floating a good amount of profit, and I was just like, I don't want to risk it. This candle has no wick. But on the downside, though, had I held it, it looks like it is running now. What I think I'm going to be targeting today, same thing that I was targeting yesterday, actually, and it did hit that level, guys. By the way, yesterday's trade was amazing after Asia session. I didn't take a single trade during Asia session, but I called out the move and I traded afterwards. Right here, I was targeting this daily bearish IFEG, and we didn't take the trade, if you guys remember, yesterday during Asia session, because this 1 hour candle right here had no wick. You guys see that? 1 hour candle had no wick. We were inside of this range during Asia session. Boom. And we were just waiting for it to come down. Guess what happened? It came down, created the wick on the 1 hour candle, or like it rebalanced that area and flew all the way to that area. Boom. And as soon as it tapped it this morning, guys, I was in a position and I was like, oh, it'll come back one more time and then I'm gonna close my position. It tapped to this area, it ran all the way back down and it took me out. Took my position out. But this morning I was looking for the same exact thing, and that's why I traded that 15-minute gap down here. So now in Asia session, we're going to be looking to finish off this move, run into this daily bearish IFEG and this daily bearish FEG. So you guys can see there's actually two inefficiencies right here. Looking for it to run into this area and hopefully actually run through them. Like, I'd love to see it run through these gaps right here and go to all-time highs. Why? Because I feel like it's bullish overall on like the month and like the way that the dollar's moving. I've seen the dollar DXY start pulling back down on the monthly time frame. So here we have a monthly IFEG. We're pulling back down from it right here. Monthly IFEG. We were way up here and in the last, like, I think since yesterday, we literally dumped back down. So now that we're kind of pulling back down, if this continues to go down on the dollar, then gold's going to keep going up. So if you guys are wondering what we're trading, if you guys are new here, my name is Marky. I trade gold during Asia session. If you're trading on legacy funded futures, which I also trade with legacy funded futures, it's going to be MGC for legacy. That's what the symbol is called, MGC micro gold futures. That's what we are trading. All right, everybody. All right, let's zoom back into the lower time frame. We have the narrative. We know what's happening, right? So now we just got to scale down. Daily, no wick. Split up the screen. Boom. And let's start scaling down, looking for confirmation and getting a potential setup here. So here's that red gap. That's the same thing as this daily gap that I have outlined on the left. And we're looking for it to dig up into this gap again. And then the daily candle has no wick right there, as you guys can see. 5190, and we're pushing towards 5205, pretty much like that area. So we're about to get a new 4-hour candle in about 3 minutes. Once that happens, let's see what kind of like manipulation we get, and potentially we might just catch a scalp today to this gap, call it a day. All right, guys. Marky, what's the name of the big candle name indicator? It's higher time frame power of 3. How many contract for MGC? It depends on your account size, brother. However much you want to risk, and it also depends on the stop loss that we're gonna have. I've been killing it on demo. Good stuff, bro. Good stuff. But demo is not gonna retire you. You know what I mean? But when funded account, eval, or live markets, like nah. Well, that's why, bro. You can't just keep jumping back to demo. You gotta actually train your psychology. You gotta train the strategy. Figure out why you're losing. Good luck on your guys' Asia trade. No trade day for me. Off to the gym. Thanks for tuning in, crew. Have a great workout. 170K, 3K daily loss limit. Yeah, so I mean, if you have a bigger account, then just factor in for that. Risk a little bit more than I'm going to risk on my 100K. All right, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, chat. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well as well. Feel free to drop any comments. I'll be looking at them. Okay, so 4-hour time frame right here. Today's 4-hour time frame isn't going to be the best 4-hour time frame. So in my opinion, it's not going to be the best 4-hour time frame. If you guys watched the video I literally just uploaded, I posted it earlier today in the Discord. I'll send it for you guys again. But trades by Marky. This 7 p.m. strategy will make you 10K per month. And this is pretty much just talking about my Asia session strategy. If you guys watch that video, you guys will understand that the best kind of 7 p.m. is when we have a nearby wick that we can immediately rebalance, or we have a fair value gap nearby that aligns with our narrative, or we have like some other confluence, right? today's 4-hour time frame, we just have this big bearish gap, but I'm not bearish. I'm bullish, right? And then the second factor that I don't like is that we have no wick on the daily candle. So at any time, like when we're buying, at any time, you guys might see a fat drop back down. You guys know, like whenever there's no wick, it's not like a small movement to create the wick. It will run down like hundreds of pips to create this wick and then fly right back up. I do actually have a giveaway, 50K giveaway on one of the comments. That's why it's blowing up right now. We got comments on this video. 57 comments. I'm gonna, in probably like 14 hours, hop on a little Instagram live and do the giveaway. So if you guys want to be a part of that, go drop a comment on this. For real, why did he leak that? I wasn't actually planning on telling anybody. 5 contracts on MGC. Perfect, bro. That's probably what I'm gonna trade with too. We got a big range. All right, guys, we just got a new 4-hour candle, so let's pay attention. Let's lock in. Woo. What time is it for everybody over there? Let me know what time it is for you guys. We gotta lock in right now. Come on. 10 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m. All right, guys. 3 a.m. Okay, brother. Okay. 5 a.m. Dang. We got some early risers pulling up to the Asia session. We really did wake up the Discord, not gonna lie. We woke up the Discord, chat. Where you at, bro? At 7 p.m. for me, too. 10 a.m. Yeah, where is bro at? Yo, what up, JJ? Philippines. Okay, gotcha. Alright, so we just got this new 4-hour candle. Let's now scale down even lower time frame. I'm going to put the 4-hour time frame to the left-hand side so we can watch the 4-hour candle form. And then we're going to scale down even lower time frame on the right and see if we can get some lower time frame confirmation. Like I said, today, guys, it's not the best range. We're probably just going to look for a scalp to finish the move and run back up into this red zone right here. That red zone is a daily fair value gap, by the way. Alright, so we're on the 1 minute time frame now. No wick candle right here. Wick is very small on the 4-hour candle so far. What is this line that I have outlined? I don't even know. I have no idea what this line is or why I put it there. Let's go back. 4-hour time frame. Okay, maybe when we take out this wick right here, if we get a nice rejection off of that. No wick. Remember, because we're so far away from like this daily no wick, and we're also so far away from like the previous 4-hour candle, that it's going to be difficult to take any like high probability trades right here. I don't want to not trade again though, you know. Yesterday's whole, I sat on stream for like an hour, 30 minutes, and we didn't take a single trade. We really not invited to the wedding. Guys, come on. Come on. Would you guys really pull up in California? I was up for London yesterday at 3 a.m. for Nikki. Dang, bro. Did you catch a W with Nick or what? SD an hour away from me. It's not in San Diego. It's gonna be like an hour 30 from here. My mailbox still empty. It's coming, bro. It's coming. Trust. Oh, you fell asleep during the stream. We got the reaction. Alright, guys. Let's just look for a trade right here. I like it. I like it. I'm hopping in. Hopping in with 5 micros. Boom. Off the no wick. Stop loss is going to go below this wick right here to the left. Sell stop. And we're targeting the red zone. So the red zone, I don't know exactly where that's going to be right here. I'm just going to watch it on my screen. But pretty much from where we're currently at, off of this no wick, we got a pretty nice reaction. We have a no wick right here up top. So once we take out this high and like expand a little bit higher than this, I'm going to be looking to go break even. This is how our trade's looking so far. We entered a long position. Our stop loss is below this previous wick, and we're targeting this zone right here. Did I get rid of it? No, it's right here. So 5205. We're targeting this zone right here. So about like 100 pips. Just about 100 pips. 150 pips actually. Just because we reacted nicely off this previous wick. Like I said, we don't really have that much to work with on the 4-hour time frame, so I'm just going to ride the volatility, hoping that we push past this high, going break even right here, and then we're going to try to ride this all the way to this red zone right here. That's a bearish daily gap. It's a daily confluence that we have up here. That's going to be our target for the day. So I'm already in, guys, 5 micros, and once we take out this high, we're going to go break even. Come on, push it up. It's gold, guys. It's gold. We got a new candle. We're gonna get some volatility. It's just a magnet, honestly. Like today, guys, I'm just playing based off of what the market's most likely gravitating towards, and what it's gravitating towards is gonna be likely this gap right here. There you go. So we're about to take the high. Boom. Dragging my TP or my SL to break even. So we're sitting at break even now, floating just about $140. Just because I'm in with only 5 micros, I'm going to make sure that I don't move my SL any higher than this. And I don't think I'm going to take partials. Whoops. I went to the wrong screen on accident. Where was I at? There you go. So I'm going to try to hold this all the way to this this gap up here if we can get that much volume out of here. Okay, new for rally gap got respected right there. Still in this position. We got a new little FEG right here. So as long as we stay above that, that's also going to be very bullish. Supporting our narrative. Okay, and if it rips below that, I'm probably going to get taken out. Alright, I got taken out there. That's okay though. That's honestly okay. Because we had a no wick up here too. So we took this trade off of a no wick, came back down from another no wick. So you can see right here, we had another no wick right here. Just a little scalp. I was hoping that we would just rip past these highs and run into that gap, but we didn't get that. We just reversed from there. All right, break even on trade 1 so far. Daily realized P&L is $10, guys. $10 W. Spam some W's in the chat. We got to keep waking up the Discord. Let them know that we are trading right here. Did TopStep restrict contracts again, bro? TopStep is tripping always, honestly. W's, $1. It was a well-managed position. Like I said, we're so far away from like the daily NOIC, so far away from the 4-hour gap that I'm just being patient and making sure that I don't over trade inside of this range. When we have such a big move, oftentimes, guys, we just tend to consolidate. So I'm surprised that we even had such a beautiful position right here where we just ripped up above the high. Now let's see what we get. If we get a new for rally gap right here, we can potentially use that again once we start coming back up. We can use it to go long towards this gap one more time. But if it keeps melting, guys, I'd love to see if it ran all the way back down here. I would love to see that. To be honest. Daily candle, no wick. Wednesday's not going to be easy, guys. All right, we have no wick on this candle right now, waiting for it to come back down one more time. But we're about to create a new free rally gap up here. Like I said, if we get this new gap, we can use that as a confluence right here. Once we start running back up, we can use it as a bullish confluence. But for now, we need confirmation. We're not going to be taking any more trades until we get another nice confirmation. Okay, we came back down. You guys can see when we have no wicks on the candles, it always comes back down to make a wick on the candle. That happens like 90% of the time, and that's why on the daily time frame, if we have no wick on the candle when it opens, like that's why I closed my position, because I wasn't expecting it to run up higher without that wick. it's usually not the real move, and even if it does hit one of my targets, it will come back down after. So it looks like we are running down like super heavily, guys. We just got 2 new gaps. Let's watch how the market reacts to these gaps. Boom. I was able to follow all the steps and understand why and how, bro. I love to hear that. That means you've been doing your studying, bro. Little no wick was our execution, right? And then we had a high with another no wick, and we were not sure of the overall narrative. We were literally just hoping that it would rip through these highs and run towards that gap above. I'm in sells off 1 minute IFEG. Off of this one right here. Low-key, dude, that's a beautiful entry. Like, not gonna lie. I wouldn't want to sell, you know, until the, I guess one of these zones was tapped. It's too close to this zone to like want to sell all the way down here. But that's a nice entry. So what this guy said he did is he entered off the 1 minute IFEG. You guys can see what an IFEG is when you have a regular fair value gap, it closes below and taps back into it. So that right there was his entry right there. 1 minute IFEG. Good execution from him, to be honest. And who knows, guys, if it does run all the way down to that no wick, he'd have a massive trade. I personally would rather be on the buy side, you know, because I'm very bullish on the higher time frame. I'd rather be on the buy side. I'd rather wait for it to run down here, wick, and then I would like to catch the move back up. That's just the kind of person I am, and I learned over time, guys, especially on gold. It's like when you're selling, 90% of the time you're going to get taken out of your sells. But when you're in buys, guys, that's usually the real move, and you can catch like a fat position. We got about 500 pips here down to this daily no wick. That's literally perfect. It just ran up, wicked it out, and now we're turning around. And also, guys, even if you're bullish, for example, you will literally not get confirmation. If the market wants to keep running down, you won't get confirmation. It won't disrespect any of the gaps that it forms. And so if you guys know more about like the strategy, if you guys understand more of the concepts, you're literally not gonna like lose, because you're not gonna be in any positions that the market doesn't support. It doesn't show you a high probability setup. You're not gonna overtrade. My account said it was breached, but I haven't hit my max loss. It says 0. How did your account get breached though? Was it because of your like lot size or something? I'm in sells. Oh, up 160. I already read that. I haven't. I take notes because I love your strategy, and it's one strategy that I want to learn and follow, and just keep it simple. There you go, brother. Learn from you, Marky. Let's go. Marky, I need a $6 trade, was in short. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Longs is the way on gold, and it's also what's going on right now. Yeah, overall time frame, definitely. But there is a reason why I closed today's longs, and it is just because of this daily no wick. So if we do pull all the way back down there during Asia session, then I'd love to see another beautiful buy. Like, I'll literally show you guys. Like, yesterday, it ran from the 1 hour gap. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame here. Yesterday, it was this 1 hour gap. We ripped up again during Asia session, right? 5 p.m., ripped up. Came back down into this gap before running higher. Not gap, I mean no wick. Into this no wick before running to the real target. Right? And then we go to the previous day, and we have like the same exact thing. Where was it? Right here. 3 p.m., we opened with no wick. We ripped up, and that ended up being the fake move. And then we ripped down to this no wick. Took it out, got a little pullback, and ended up ripping down lower. Right? This happens so often. And then same thing right here. Guys, the biggest move from that war news on Sunday open, we ripped up, and we still came back down to create the wick. Once we created the wick, we ripped up and got a massive move. No wick candles, one of my favorite like concepts in general, guys. And if you haven't learned about that concept, go to one of my YouTube videos. I have like 3 or 4 videos on no wick candles. No wick trading strategy right here. Where's another one? I know I had another one recently. No wick right here. No wick candle. Alright guys, let's lock back into current price action. Again, I'd love to see us run all the way back down here, but if we start getting confirmation and start shifting that structure on the lower time frame, I'm not going to be afraid to take a long. Because I would love to see it hit this target. It might run down to this daily no wick, but it might also happen after we tap into this gap. So let's just be patient. Let's wait and see. We're about to get a 1 minute IFG right here. I want like 2 confirmation. I want it to close above, and then I'd also want to see the next candle stay inside of it. So this one didn't close above. You can see we're still staying below it. The market will give you confirmation if it starts to reverse. Our daily no wick is at 5107. Are you talking about the one on Legacy? Bro, just honestly, like, I don't understand when you guys do this. Just go on your trading view charts. Trading view is free. And go use this forex.com XAU USD chart. There's no need to like try to figure out where it is, because these charts are completely different. It's going to look completely different on the daily time frame than it's going to look on forex.com. And if you guys are trading the concepts that I am teaching you guys to trade, you're going to want to use the same charts as me. These are the cleanest charts that I've noticed that get respected in the market. So we ripped up. We're about to get our first IFG right here. Now, we're obviously not going to be able to enter off of this IFG if it's so far away. And if it comes back down, I wouldn't even be interested in entering in this one, because honestly, guys, like, think about it. You want to see it kind of like strong momentum, but I wouldn't like to enter off of this one. Instead, I'd want it to keep going higher and close above like this one or this one. And then when it does that and taps back into one of these up here, that's where I would take my buy. Right? Don't take buys off of a fair value gap like this down here, because most of the time, if it rips up this high and then starts coming back down just a sharp, it's going to rip right through it and take out the lows before going higher. So don't get faked out. Don't get manipulated. All right, we're running higher. We're about to get a IFG up here. And the reason why I'm marking all of these out as red ones, except this one, is because these are bearish for value gaps. When they get closed above, only then do they become bullish. The forex.com is the one you pay for. You don't have to pay for it, bro. It's free. Just search up XAU USD and it's right there, bro. Click the chart. You can use any of the charts right here. The only thing you have to pay for on TradingView is if you use futures data, like the futures chart, but you don't need that. We can literally use the forex.com charts. Mostly we trade gold on this time. Yeah, we only trade gold during this time. It's my favorite pair. And it also moves the best during Asia session. You don't want to be trading any USD based pairs like NASDAQ or US30 during Asia session, because those are USD based pairs. You want to be trading them during New York session. Alright guys, we're ripping up. Be ready guys. If we close above one of these gaps right here, we just created a wick on this candle. If we close up above this gap, I'm going to be looking for a long position. Boom, boom. And then the target's going to be that same daily gap up here. $30 seconds. We might have a trade in 30 seconds, guys. Okay, we're above the gap now. We need it to close above this gap, and then we're going to enter a long position once it taps back in. If it does not close above the gap, we're not going to be taking a trade just yet. And I want you guys to understand, yesterday, we were kind of in the same situation where it wasn't the right time to trade yet. And today, we're also in that same position because we're so far up since the open. Like, look, we didn't close above it, and therefore we didn't get a trade, right? The market will give you confirmation when it's time to buy. So it's not time to buy yet. We just filled this daily gap, though. Not daily gap, this 1 minute gap right here. 1 minute bullish gap. It's a 1 minute IFG. Chat. Let's go. All right, spam some W's. Gold's going to give us a trade. We got to keep up the good vibes. What'd you guys all eat today? Let me know in the chat. Loki, I had some teriyaki chicken. Steak burrito? Dude, that sounds bomb. Shrimp? Okay. Birria. Cool. You guys are... Some people are always just making me jealous in here. Boiled chicken and broccoli like 4 times. Yo, bro's on a mega cut or something. Salmon with rice. Salmon's delicious, bro. I love that. Raw salmon or cooked? Like some poke. Eating a double cheeseburger as I type. Dang. Bro's typing with his greasy fingers, bro. Chowing down on that cheeseburger. I love that. Zucchini slice. Bro had 1 zucchini slice today. I respect the grind, bro. Alright, man, Ender. Look at what this dude wrote in the chat. It's Ramadan, we had a whole feast, but you fasted until you had that feast, right? Homemade chicken nuggets. Ooh. For the legacy funded account, does the consistency percent reset? What do you mean by that? I feel like a lot of you guys don't understand the consistency. Let me know in the chat if you guys understand it. Steak and baked potato. Ooh. Okay. Medium well. Low-key same. I like it like that too. Yes, easy. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you guys understand it, it's Guru, come on, bro. Be nice. He's just new to this funded thing. So it doesn't reset. If you go over your consistency, you just have to make more money. What's your consistency currently at, and how much money have you made so far? I just revenge traded so hard. You're the only reason this is so choppy. I got rugged. You said maybe enter. I got too greedy. Oh, I got you, bro. Yeah, but we never closed above. That's why you have to understand it. You can't just listen to me. You have to understand it. I know, definitely, bro. I totally agree that if you're going into funded, you should definitely do your research. Okay, so we're staying above this gap. We tapped into this gap and we're staying above it so far. Look at this. We're staying above this gap. Okay. I might have spoke too soon. Look at this. It's inspecting the gap right now. It's like, yo, what you got for me in here? You got some goodies in here, bro? That's what the market's doing to this gap. It's like, yo, let me see some in here. If we pull back up one more time, I'm gonna hop in longs, okay? If we pull back up, 5 seconds. I needed to pull back up into this gap right here. There you go. All right, guys, we're hopping in. Hopping in longs. Where am I at? I'm on the 4-hour time frame. Hopping on down to the 1 minute time frame. Boom. All right, let me check it one more time. Longs. I'm in longs, chat. Stop loss is going to go below the previous low. Sell stop. Boom. All right, guys, we're going break even again once we rip out of this high right here to the left. Hopefully, we're also going to close above this gap right here. Oh, my goodness. Above this gap right here. That's when we're going to go break even, okay? That was a beautiful expansion, beautiful timing. You guys saw that we tapped into this lower gap and ripped up, closed inside of this lower one right here. That was beautiful. Was that not beautiful? Let me know if you guys understood that. We literally we checked this one out down here, pulled back up, and respected this one. That's just like, yo, let me get some. You know what I mean? All right, it's looking good so far. Looking for it to rip back up above this high. Come on. And then we're targeting that red zone again, guys. 5205 on Forex.com charts. I'll let you guys know what it is on Legacy, but it's so far away. That's not something we should be worried about just yet. We should be worried about surviving this position, getting that actual run. Because on this position, it's actually much better than this one right here. Because we actually have a range. We can go break even here, but if we get up here, we're going to take partials. Okay, guys? So I'm only in with 5 micros so far. Looking for it to rip up to this high right here. And that's where we're going to go break even. Until then, my stop loss is below the low because we have this 1 minute IFVG that we were respecting right there. Come on. Keep pushing. I understood it after 2 weeks in Legacy. Just keep making profit and never make more than 1,500 on day one. On your 50k eval, it's gonna be good. Exactly, bro. You just can't make 1,500 in one singular day. 25% consistency, total profit. Also, biggest day is $196. It's not failing, bro. Just make more profits, you'll pass. If your consistency was, oh, I mean, I don't really understand that, Frankster. If your consistency was only 54%, then you should have passed it when you were at 54k. Gold got nerfed to like NQ and AM session. Did you guys see that post? Vitaly, did you see that post where ICT was like, pack it up, algorithm has changed? Is Legacy consistency based on the highest daily profit or highest daily equity? I think it's just based on the highest daily equity. Already in Longsol, 5 minute IFVG, and we respected the 5 minute FVG. Went on a terrible losing shake after I got to 54k and 54%. Yes, sir. Definitely a double W setup. Other than the fact that the daily candle has no wick. If it had a wick, guys, we would be chilling. This would have already ran to our TP. Could you show where your SL is? It's right where this red gap is, which means it's right below this low. So this is my entry right here. My stop loss is where the red low is. So right below this previous low. On Legacy, it's in the same exact spot, right below the low. So we definitely we got in at a great time. We ripped up, got a nice volatility, but now we're pulling back down into this 1 minute IFVG. Let's see if brother holds out for us, gives us that push back up. I believe in him, to be honest. I believe in this IFVG. I'm going to get rid of this gap right now because it's no longer useful for us. Come on, 1 minute IFVG. Show us who's boss. Show us who pays the bills around here. Come on, brother. Come on. We're still closing inside of it. We're still closing inside of it, chat. Which is good. I mean, it's still good, you know? We're still inside of this 1 minute IFVG. We just need it to rip back up. Because the volatility is just dying out here. Okay. Okay, another wick lower. Remember, guys, I'm not just trading with 5 micros for no reason. The reason why I'm trading with 5 micros is because it's just not like an A+ day to where I can drop much more risk on the trade. You know what I mean? We're still staying inside of the gap. We got 20 seconds left until this candle closes. There you go. Look at that. 1 minute IFG holding price down for us. 7, 6, 5, 4. If it runs back out from this IFPG, guys, that would be so clutch. There you go. We closed below it, which is not a good sign. It's probably going to run on our stops now. I'm still going to hold it, though. I'm still going to hold it. My hands are right here, guys. I'm not closing any trades. Come on. It's redemption arc, guys. It's redemption arc for the IFPG. I'm negative and still holding. Come on. How long have you been full-time trader for, Marky? I've been full-time trader for the last like 4 years. I've only worked one job in my life. I worked at like a car dealership, and since then never worked a job again. I got funded, bro. Got an 8K month. I was like, I don't need this job. How old are you, bro? I'm 20 years old. Okay, we're staying below the gap now. With Mamba, it's like TP 4 and 5 seconds. Hits different. Yeah, I mean, he's trading during like the literal peak of New York session. All right, it's about to take the low here. Unfortunate. Got taken out right there, minus 165. Like I said, guys, if it runs down, it's probably heading for this daily NOAC. But we did get confirmation, you know what I mean? We ran up, created some IFEGs to the left-hand side, and also respected this foolish FEG right there. So we stayed inside of it. We got in right there. We got a nice little move, but then it just like completely faked us out afterwards. We were the liquidity on this move. Waiting for another setup. Yo, what's up, Raphael? Swept out the lows here, but we didn't get any new fair value gaps in this range. Like, we just got a little choppy move back down. So I'm not interested. I'm not interested here. The liquidity sell would have been hella good with volume, to be honest. No shot it wicks you out and then goes higher now. I don't think it will go higher. 05 baby gang. Yes, sir. What if we had the issue where Legacy lagged out and would not let me close a trade and it made my account get breached? Can someone help me, please? I've emailed the support, but still no response. To be honest, I don't know. I've never had any issues with DX trade. All of like mine have worked. I've showed you guys every single day. My streams during Legacy, never had any issues. Guys, I think I know why we took the loss, guys. Check my screen. Alright guys, I'm transitioning into the W lighting. Boom! We got that green TP lighting going on now. It's time to kill it, chat. Even gold's hyped, bro. Even gold's hyped. It's running it up. That's a crazy though. Crazy wick. Crazy wick. Went bang. Oh, that happened exactly when we got a new 30-minute candle. Golly. Golly, chat. Time to zoom back out. Zoom back out. Check the 30-minute time frame. What do we got on the 30-minute time frame? Nothing. We got nothing, to be honest. We got nothing. 15-minute time frame, got nothing. 5-minute time frame, we got a 5-minute gap. Lower time frame, we don't got nothing though. Sells would be better, to be honest. Everybody's looking for something. It literally filled the 5-minute gap to the wick, guys. To the wick. Need a bigger magnet, bro? Alan knows the strat. We just gotta pull up with the magnet. The magnet wasn't big enough. It was not big enough. You were not fast enough. Alright, guys. New 5-minute candle opening right now in 25 seconds. We got this gap right here on the 5-minute time frame. I really don't like price action right now. I think we should log off and go get some sleep. Hit it again tomorrow. I think that's what we should do. We should place a boxing glove under the candle. So you're asking me to pull out all the shots right now. We're supposed to pull out all the shots. We just tapped into this candle. There's no gaps though. We can't look at any confirmation. We just gotta straight up just guess. We just gotta guess a side right now. Just run with it. Stick with it. We gotta do a poll, guys. The poll is gonna tell us where we're trading today. This is what's gonna give us that narrative today. Chat, check the general chat. Everybody, check the general chat right now. All right, guys. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. I'm checking the results right now. Checking the results. 27 votes. We got 28 votes now. All right, 3, 2, 1. It's longs. It's longs. 79% voted longs. We need 150 votes. Honestly think it's creating what a W. We should wait for price to come up into 194 at least and see if price fails to continue up and short. 194. Oh, you want it to come up to the high? I would want to see it come up into this gap right here before going down. All right, we'll wait for this 5-minute gap. If it closes above, we're going to target this gap one more time. If not, guys, we're going to take a short. All right, this 5-minute gap right here will tell us where we're trading today. And this is going to be the last trade of the stream. There's no lower time frame confirmation, so I'm just going to put that off because we don't have any 1-minute gaps today. We're inside of this little range. We don't have any gaps. I'm just going to use the 5-minute time frame and let this determine a little trade for me. 1 day. Boom. 2 minutes left until we get our trade. This one's going to tell us if we close above, we're going long. If we stay inside of it, we're going short. Let's go. 1 hour no wick on 5244. Dude, yeah. Honestly, Vitaly, if it starts flying up, I would love to see it like just keep ripping up into this daily gap. Because we have a huge daily gap. I'd love to see us just like flip it completely. And the only reason I'm not like full porting longs right now is because we don't have a wick. If we had a wick on this candle, I would be full porting my longs right now. Just like straight to fill this gap and run higher. It could still do that, you know what I mean? But it's just like now I'm not as confident in it. What did you say, Steven? Strangest thing, my trade hit stop, took a loss, but the trade is still running. It's just a glitch, bro. Log out of the app. Log out of the app. Yeah. Come on. Alright, 30 seconds. 30 seconds and we're going in. Okay, guys, we're going to wait for this next candle to open, and I think I'm going to short because we're closing below this gap. I'm going to put my stop just above the high with 5 micros. It's going to be the last trade of stream. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I am going to sell. Boom. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame right here on Legacy. 5-minute time frame. Boom. And my stop's going to go above the high of this previous candle right here. So buy stop. Remember, if you guys are selling, your stop loss is going to be a buy stop. It's not going to be a sell stop. It's not going to be a limit. It's going to be a buy stop. There you go. We're in 5-minute FEG. We just tapped back in it. Last trade of the stream. Took shorts inside of this gap. Stop loss above this high. Swicks me out. It's GG's. Alright, and then we're targeting these lows. We're targeting that daily no wick. It's a huge target, just as almost as big as a target as this gap up here. Come on. Imagine how nice that would be if we got this entire move from the top. It's a 5-minute bearish FEG. You guys are so funny. Get those quarters ready. I took a sell. Alright, I'll change it, bro. This is the stop loss. This is the TP. We're selling. Ooh. Alright guys, I'm gonna mute up and check the charts on my phone. That's what I'm gonna totally do right now. Nah, I'm joking. Bro, you gotta change the color to your room. You got it lit green. That's bad. Oh, the color of my room. Yeah, we don't need green. We need some red candles right now. Chat. He's right. Where's my remote at? It's time. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, it's not bright enough. The red is not bright enough. I have a solution. Bro, there's no shot it's hitting our stop loss now. There's no shot it's hitting our stop loss now, chat. Come on. Put the magnet on the bottom. Oh, snap, bro. I can't be leaving the magnet up there. It's not even there anymore. It's the ultra mega suck right here. You guys ever heard of this strategy? And we closed below it again. Chat, we just closed below it again. The 5-minute FEG just got respected for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th time. Come on, come on. Imagine like somebody new joining the server and like seeing us do this during Asia session. That'd just be so funny. Pickaxe works better, bro. For real. We gotta mine some diamonds right now. Come on. I gotta do this faster before it runs on our stop loss right now. By the way, I am in on this position still. My stop loss is above this highest wick to the left. Floating about $90 in the negatives. Oh nah. Oh nah. Still hasn't taken us out. Still hasn't taken us out. Where did my pickaxe go? There you go. We're pulling back down after sweeping some highs right here, but we just barely survived. I hope you guys didn't get taken out. My stop loss was literally right above the high. Look at this. It was at the high. And we didn't take that out right now. It's okay. If you guys got taken out, you're just our liquidity. It's going to run in our direction now. There you go. Let's go. Chat. It's working. The red lights plus the pickaxe, it worked. I'm gonna text the boys, Luca, Nick. I'm gonna be like, don't pull up to Asia session. I texted the group, don't check what I'm doing during Asia session. This is a warning. Let's go, chat. It's working. It's working. Let's go. We're finally seeing some red. Yo. All the way, all the way. Come on. Spam some W's. Let's go. Spam some W's. Throw a bomb at that. For real. I mean, do they even have emojis like that? Oh, that's a yo-yo. That's not a bomb. That looked like a bomb, though. Five-minute FEG for the win, chat. Let's go. Let's go all the way down. I thought I saw like a dynamite or something. We gotta drop a brick on it. Just dropped a brick on it. Chat, it's not going to stop going. Anchor strategy. Anchor strategy, guys. This is the infamous anchor strategy. We're dropping the anchor. Let's go. This is the best stream so far. Let's go, guys. We are running it up. Brick, anchor, magnets. Anything else we need to add to the squad right now? Let's go. Keep pushing down. We're still technically inside of this bullish 5-minute gap, but I think it's leaning more towards sell side. It's leaning more towards taking out that no wick. We got so much liquidity over here, so much trend line built up liquidity. I'd love to see us take this out, to be honest. That'd be beautiful. So what we want to see right now, chat, is we want to see it run through this 5-minute gap that we're inside of. This is it right here. We want to see it run through the gap. That would show us that it's nice and bearish. Yeah, we're not at break even yet. Someone new joins this, bro. Holy. They'd be like, who are you watching, bro? This is your mentor? This is your mentor? Come on. New unleak and unpatched strat. I'm gonna make a trade recap video. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like, guys, in this strategy, I use the anchor to pull down the price. It's not an ethical strategy, but I dropped a brick on it a few times too. Should not risk anything throughout the day and join Mark's Asia. For real, bro. We just join Mark's Asia, turn on the lights in the color that we need, and just full port. Just full port. Guys, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Should I risk it? Switch the colors real quick to green? Guys, watch this. Ah! Ah! Guys! Ah! Playing with fire over here. You gotta be nonchalant about it. Show that you don't want that sell side. We don't even want that sell side that bad, you know what I mean? Come on. My phone's fully charged now. I can take it off charger. Time to reels max. On a serious note though, hopefully in 1 minute and 30 seconds when this next 5-minute candle is closing, we are down below this 5-minute gap. That would be beautiful. That's also when we're going to go break even. Floating at just about $200. I'm down 160 from the first trade that I took. But we are now making that back. And we're going to go break even once it closes below this gap. So hopefully we get there in 1 minute. I'm going to pull out the chug jug as well because I need some hydration. Got the chug jug ready. Ooh. By the way, guys, make sure to use code MARK if you're copping an account with Legacy Flying Futures. Got you guys. It made us recover from our stop. Yes, it did. Pickaxe shot is the move, guys. If you guys want to learn the pickaxe shot, you're gonna have to study countless hours. Contact not guru, bro. He's not a guru, so he's not gonna sell you anything. Trust. We didn't close below it. We didn't close below it, chat. But I still believe that we're gonna rip down here. Do you guys believe? I mean, how could you not believe? What's our TP? 5140? 5140. That's what it is. I just entered a position on my live account. Boom, but yeah. You guys saw that? As soon as I entered, the market started dropping. That's just how much. You were asking how much I got in my live account? Does that answers your question right there, doesn't it? Bro, fine. I'll enter one more position for you guys. All right, watch. I'm clicking the button. Confirm. Boom. Just entered. Second position. Five 140. Mark, bring the pickaxe back. Pickaxe method was patched already. You guys didn't get the tweet from ICT? He said it was patched. The pickaxe, he just tweeted it like 5 minutes ago. Can't spell market maker without Mark. Hey, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. Hold on, guys. My cousin's calling me. The stream could hear you. The stream could hear you.
What's up, bro?
What's up? How you doing?
Dude, I'm doing alright.
Okay. Did you just kill it or what? Bro,
Long. I don't know why we're selling. What's going on?
I know, bro. It looked like longs towards that like daily gap, but the no wicks have been pulling price down, bro.
For real.
So I said, stream, I said I was calling my cousin, but it's actually just JP, bro.
Oh, but I look nothing like JP Morgan.
Nah, bro, it's Jerome Powell. You doing good?
Yes, sir.
It's just a small little setback for the guys. How much are we up right now? 400. All right, I'm chopping off 4 micros. Boom. 4 micros just taken off the position. And break even. W in the chat.
Let's see it.
Vitaly, did you already get your flights for the wedding?
Yeah, I bought one ticket, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't bought the second one. It was pretty cheap. It was only $260.
Fire, bro. Are you staying for like multiple days or just one day, like 1-2 days?
I'm staying for a week.
Oh, really?
3 days before, 3 days after.
Where are you staying for like the first part of it?
Probably at Manzouk's.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Then I could just like swoop you up day of.
Yeah, for sure.
Bet, bro. And I'll tell you about like what we're gonna wear and stuff.
Bro.
All right, love you, bro.
Anything you say. All right, bro. Love, peace.
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 He's been killing it too, guys. W's in the chat though. W's in the chat. Let's go. Short mode. Chris, tune in, bro. Ever since I turned the lights red, the market just started feeling a different type of way. It was my shot. Yeah, we used the pickaxe. We chopped it down. We dropped the anchor and the magnets down here. And the anchor's being sucked by the magnets. And so the price is gravitating towards that. That's pretty much the strategy we use. I only got one micro left. But we're 180 secured on the day because we were down. We were down off the first trade. But we made that back. And now we're riding the rest all the way down to this daily no wick. Which would be a beautiful target. If we got there, that would be so beautiful. So lovely. Let's go, chat. Vote for another trade today? We're literally in a banger trade, bro. You don't need another trade. You just need to ride it all the way down to the target. Yeah, it's going to keep waterfalling all the way. Type of greed they talk about in the Bible. For real. Alright guys, I'm done. That's it. You guys are starting to piss me off. Yeah. How about some green? How about some green in the chat? How about some blues? Look, the pullback. It's pulling back, guys. I'm telling you guys, they're watching our stream right now. These colors are making them changing their psychology right now. They're like, oh, it's time to buy. It's time to buy. Nah, but the easiest target of the day is going to be sweeping out this liquidity right here. This trend line liquidity. We're going to go swoop that up. Calm little trade. Open your YouTube page for a sec. What am I supposed to see? I don't think I'm connected to the chat on YouTube. Oh, there you go. I see it now. Which funded provider do you use? I use Legacy Funded Futures, chat. Do you think silver will hit 200? To be honest, I don't know about silver. I don't really look at it. I mainly just be trading gold. Who remembers why we took this trade? Let's do a little quick trade recap and I'll leave you guys to it because we could just low-key just swing trade the rest. And if it hits that daily NOIC, then I'll be looking for longs all the way up to this gap again. So let me know in the chat. Let's do a little recap of why we took this trade. Pickaxe strat. All right, we didn't actually use the pickaxe strat. That was after we took the trade. You guys are so funny, bro. Lucas said, I'm going to say goodbye to Chris. Bro, Chris has been feeding you and your family for the last few weeks. You can't just leave Chris like that. In respect to the 5-minute FEG, exactly. We stayed below this 5-minute FEG, and I just said, if we stay below it one more time, I'm going to hop in. That's where we hopped in. We had our stop loss just above the high. It survived just barely by like literally 2 ticks. And now we're back inside of this 5-minute IFEG. So honestly, guys, is it going to respect it? Is it not? I'm not going to be entering any more positions. I'm just only going to be holding the one that I'm in. If it takes me out of the one that I'm currently in, I'm not going to be looking for any more trades until it takes out that daily NOIC below or it hits the gap above. Because that's also a very high like magnet, something that price is pulling towards. Yeah, you're funny, bro. Did you break even? I braked even a long time ago. There was nothing on the 1 minute or any other time frame. It closed bearish in that gap and we just went for it. Exactly. We low-key just took the risk today. We just went for it and we got a beautiful expansion. Secured our partials, made up for our loss, and are leaving the last micro all the way down to that target. What daily NOIC are you referring to? So you have to have the forex.com charts. These are the charts that I've been using over and over again, and it's the ones that are respected. We have a daily NOIC of the daily time frame. The daily candle that we are currently inside of has no wick. So I'm looking for it to run down into that area. That's pretty much it. Alright guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream here and get on with my day. I still have some stuff to do. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys are interested in getting an instant funded, you can get one through me. So shoot me a DM. If you guys also want to join my live account challenge, I just started that yesterday. I've already gotten a few people that have joined it. So just feel free to shoot me a message, Instagram, Telegram. Alrighty, everybody. W's in the chat. Catch you guys in the next trade or the next Asia session. Peace.